As you guys just saw in the intro, today I'm filming a one brand makeup tutorial on L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator Prime and Highlight. And this one that I'm using today is in C301 Ice. So this is supposed to be the one for cool skin tones. I'm just going to apply this to like areas of my face that I want to be highlighted before I do my foundation. And it looks like super intense when you first put it on, but like once you get your foundation and everything on, like it looks really nice, and it's just like a subtle like highlight once you get everything applied. So I'm just going to use my Real Technique sponge to kind of blend this into the skin. This stuff dries pretty fast, this liquid highlight, so it's best if you do like one area at a time. If you put it like all over the areas that you want to highlight and then try to blend it out, it doesn't really work so great. It doesn't have chunky shimmer in it. It's just makes your skin look like glowy or almost wet. I really do enjoy these liquid highlighters by L'Oreal. I would have used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi today, but I don't have the right shade for me right now, so I'm going to be using my other favorite L'Oreal foundation, which is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'm using N2 and N3. I know I look like I'm dead right now because I have foundation all over my lips and my eyes look tired without concealer on. I'm just going to use the True Match Lumi like concealer. Hopefully this isn't too light for me, so we're going to give it a try. I have used this a few other times to kind of highlight, but I've never used it as like an under eye concealer, just like strictly under eye concealer. So we're going to give this a go and see how it works. The shade that I'm using today is Fair 860. The Fair has more like pink undertones. I did pick up the light and it has more like yellowy undertones in it. I'm going to go in with my Real Technique sponge, the pointed side, and I'm just going to blend this in. Now, L'Oreal, they don't have like an under eye setting powder, so I'm going to use my e.l.f. under eye setting powder for that. For my face, I'm going to set my face with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade Soft Ivory. This is my all-time favorite face powder. If you guys watch me a lot, you all know how much I love this powder because I use it in every tutorial. I'm just going to set this with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Setting Spray. I love this makeup setting spray from the drugstore. This stuff is so comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So if you're looking for a good, cheaper alternative, I do highly recommend this stuff. So I'm just going to mist this on. Okay, now that that's dried, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I'm going to first use this Brow Stylist Designer eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color Brunette, which for me, I feel like this is more of a blonde shade than it is a brunette shade. And like, as you can see, like it doesn't put like too much color down at once. Like it is the perfect consistency. So I really, really like this brow product quite a bit. And then here in the front, I just kind of draw the bottom part out like this. And then I just kind of flick the pencil up a little bit like that. Because it's always best if you don't fill your brows in too much in the front or it just doesn't look natural. And then I'm just going to take the little spoolie side and just kind of run that through my brows just to kind of soften everything up. So there's not any like dark spots or anything, just looks nicely blended. And then I'm just going to set my brows in place with this Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. And this is a tinted brow gel. I love this product. I use this product every single day if I do my makeup. I like this L'Oreal brow plumper thing just as much as the the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I know the product itself looks kind of scary because it looks kind of like metallic. But once you get it on your brows, it doesn't look strange or weird at all. I feel like that metallic kind of color in it makes your brows look a little more natural because it gives them a little bit of a sheen. Because, you know, like natural brows have a little bit of shine to them. They don't look matte. I didn't realize this, but L'Oreal actually has an eyeshadow primer. And this is called Magic De-Crease. Magic De-Crease Eyelid Primer. So I picked this up at the drugstore the same time I picked up like this brow pencil and some of the other L'Oreal products that I didn't have that I wanted to use for this video. I've been using this product over the past like several days, and I do feel like it keeps my eyeshadows like lasting all day and it keeps them from creasing. I'm just applying that from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone, so I'm just kind of like blending it in. And it does have a little bit of a tint to it, so it does help to neutralize like any redness or like veins that you may have on your eyelids. Okay, so I decided to go in with a L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1. And the first color that I'm going to put all over my eyelid is this shade over here. It's just like a light taupey brown color. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like my lights might be washing it out, but it's just this shade right here. And I am going to just use the Sigma E55 shading brush to put this on my eyelid. So I'm just going to pat this on. And I'm going to leave this inner corner part of my eyelid free from this color because I'm going to put a different shade there. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that same color on the tip of this brush, and I'm just going to run it here on the lower lash line. For this inner corner area, I'm going to go in with the shade next to that taupe kind of color, the shade right here. It's just like a shimmery champagne color. For my crease, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to use the Sigma E25 blending brush. No, I lied. I'm actually going to use the E40 brush. And I'm just blending it here in the crease. Just going back and forth like in windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to take some of that same shade and run it here on the lower lash line, just kind of underneath the taupey kind of color, and just kind of like out here on this outer edge. I don't take it very far in, just like right out here, just to kind of tie that color in. I'm just going to go in with this color right here. It's like a cool tone dark brown, and I'm just going to use the Sigma E25 blending brush, get a little bit of this color on there. And I'm just going to work this here in the outer V of my eye, just to kind of deepen this area up. So I just work in little circular motions, and then I take it up into the crease. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyeliner, and I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Lineur Intense liquid liner in, I can't remember, I think this is called Black Mica, I think is how you pronounce it, or Mica, Black Mica, something like that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, and I picked up two mascaras. This mascara here, I haven't used it in a while, but it is one of my favorite drugstore mascaras, and this is the Voluminous Carbon Black. And then I used this mascara a long time ago, this other one. It's called the Telescopic Carbon Black. Okay, now I'm going to move on with my bronzer, blush, and highlight. And with L'Oreal, I cannot find a good bronzer. So I decided to try out something different. And I decided to use one of the True Match Super Blendable powders in like a really dark color to use it as a bronzer. And I went with this C7 Nut Brown. And I decided to go with a cool color so it wouldn't look too, or at least I was hoping it wouldn't look too orange. I'm going to use this Real Techniques sculpting brush to contour with. So like as you can see, it is a little warm colored, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to work this in and just kind of, in circular motions, kind of brush it upwards like that. So I just kind of placed it here in the hollow of my cheek and then just brought it up. I've been loving this brush for contouring. It's perfect. So I know I mentioned this brush in my June favorites, and I really, really love this brush. It is perfect, like I said, for contouring. And then I'm going to go in with a large powder brush by Real Techniques, get some more of this powder on this brush, and then I'm just going to kind of bronze up my forehead and just kind of blend out this contour a little bit. I love my Real Technique brushes. I wish that Real Techniques would make some more like eyeshadow brushes, because I don't really feel like they have a whole lot of selection on that. But they have great face brushes. All of the face brushes that I've bought from Real Techniques, I absolutely love. Just kind of blend out around my nose. I'm just going to kind of blend out here around the cheek area. Take a little bit around my chin and jawline. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight. And I know I have that liquid highlight underneath my foundation, and you can kind of see it shining through. But I really want my highlight to really stand out. So I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator blush highlight, which I don't really find this is a blush at all. It's a highlight. This one that I'm going to use is in Rose. It's N202. I'm going to go in with this brush from Sheer Cover. Now, I will say that this product is like really powdery. Like when you stick your brush in there, it does get powder all over the place. So you have to tap it off, the excess. And then I'm just going to brush it here on my cheekbones. So like, as you can see, like it creates a really pretty highlight. And then I'm just going to put it like here down the bridge of my nose. A little bit here on my Cupid's bow, and a little bit here on my chin. Next, I'm going to move on with my blush, and I picked up this new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me. It's one of the L'Oreal Visible Lift Color Lift Blush, and this is in the color Peach Gold. I picked this up because I thought that it would probably be really similar to NARS Orgasm, and I did swatch this next to NARS Orgasm, and it is very, very similar. I've told you guys before, but I find with cream blush products like this, synthetic brushes work the best at applying the blush. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and just brush it back. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. And I'm going to use one of the new L'Oreal Lilac lip pencil things, or lip crayons. And this is in the color Cocoa Lac. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like chocolate or chocolate. I hope that you all had a great 4th of July weekend. I'm actually filming this on the 5th. So I hope that you all had a great time with your families. Actually, when you guys view this video, I won't be in Kentucky. I'm going on vacation for a few days in Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm going to be on my way down there whenever you guys see this video today. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah.